Well, friends, welcome back to the Go Slow Taco YouTube channel. It's been a few months, actually been on a few trips since the last time I saw you, but I didn't record them. Went to Death Valley for 5 days and planned on making a video there, but it was just too hot. My phone kept dying because it was too hot. Like, it would shut off, so I gave up on that. But I happen to have a week off. It's beginning of June 2nd today. I'm in the Tahoe National Forest. Plan is I'm going to stay here for 2 nights, and then I'm going to continue east. And my end goal is to get to Dog Valley, which I've never been to. But it's about 100 miles of backcountry roads from here to Dog Valley. And then depending on how long it takes me to get over there, maybe I camp one night in between, but I plan on camping there a couple of nights or in that area. I've never been, like I said, so I want to check it out. I've wanted to check it out for a long time. I thought starting here was a good plan. Anyways, enough of that. I'm going to cook some steak tonight. It's about 5:30 right now. So yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. And I'm just gonna cook a steak real quick with some asparagus and enjoy the view. So stick around, hope you enjoy. Morning, everyone. It's day 2. Woke up pretty early, around 6. I heard some scavenging going on. The chipmunks here are gnarly. About 8:30, I'm making some breakfast. Already made coffee. Did some maintenance on the truck, trying to figure out what this popping noise was from yesterday. And it seems like the U-joint in my steering shaft is going bad. A lot of play, so gonna keep an eye on that when it comes to steering. I don't want to mess around with it too much, but just hanging out today and gonna go swimming later, maybe go on a hike. It's beautiful out. Mosquitoes were pretty bad this morning, but they seem to have gone away. So yeah, hang around and hope you enjoy. Oh, holy bucket. Yeah. That is funky. All right, friends, we're here in Dog Valley. Took about 8.5 hours to get here. Did barely any filming compared to how much driving I just did. A lot of roads I had mapped out ended up being dead ends. Snow was a factor. Yeah, I tried to get here all in dirt and pretty much mostly got here on dirt, minus about 1.5 miles on pavement, but stopped at Stampede Reservoir. Was gonna camp there, but it was day use only, which is really stupid. But yeah, so I'm here in Dog Valley. It's good to be stationary again. That was a lot of driving, a lot of dead ends, a lot of backtracking. I mean, a lot. Probably did 20 miles of backtracking. When I could have just gone the way that I ended up going. Didn't even notice it on the maps when I was mapping it out. But I really wasn't trying to get into anything crazy. But I ended up taking an OHV loop, thinking it would connect to where I wanted to go, and it was just a nightmare. It wasn't super difficult, but it was just a little bit more than I wanted to do. So that was fun. One of the trails I took, it was pretty gnarly. I went to a lake. Looked like it kept going, but I moved so many down trees and just was wheeling a little bit harder than I wanted to, being by myself and trying to get here at a reasonable time. So I turned around at a point, but once I got out of the OHV loop, got on the main dirt road and out to Stampede Reservoir, then hung out there for a little bit, ate some lunch, and then once I got past Stampede, it was all smooth sailing, super easy dirt roads, which was really what I was really trying to do. But anyways, I'm gonna finish my burrito and stop talking, and thanks for sticking around if you have this long, because it's been a long day. Well, good morning, guys. I think it's Friday morning. Gonna make some coffee real quick and hang out for a while. Took this battle scar yesterday from a really big branch that I ran over. It's a dent, and this one ain't buffing out. I'm lucky it didn't break my window because it swung up and hit right here. And all the way across the GFC, it was about this fat around. All right, friends, for breakfast this morning, once again going with the Jimmy Dean frozen breakfast sandwich. These things are great for camping. Like, I could make a fresh one, bring sausage, eggs, more cheese. I have cheese, but English muffins, or you could just buy these. Not the healthiest, but I honestly have no clue if people actually like watching this kind of stuff, but here we are. Also, my hands are totally clean. Don't you worry. Here it is. The deconstructed, reconstructed Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. Sausage, by the way. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Another one. All right, y'all, just checking in. Realized I forgot the mic, so it's gonna sound a little different, but anyway, just out here. Walked over to the Dog Valley trail entrance, I guess. That's what that plaque was. Super nice. It's like 80 degrees right now, maybe 85. It's a little windy, but it's beautiful out. So yeah, I just walked over there, trying to get some steps in. Been kind of lounging around all day, charging up one of my batteries, and you know, just hanging out. But yeah, so I'm walking back to the truck and just take a look at the view. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's beautiful out. Headed back to the truck. Talk to you guys later. Cheers. Now they're back. No water. Must be a fire somewhere. Got the truck loosely packed up for tomorrow. Still got to put the bedding and all that away, but I like to get a little head start before I leave the next day. There's camp way in the trees. So I'm on this little walk and just realizing I'm very surprised how little amount of people are here. It's so close to Reno. You think it'd be more popular. I'm not really sure. It's Friday evening right now. Maybe tomorrow it will be a little bit more crowded. But I've seen like, I don't know, 3 cars, maybe 4 the whole time I've been here. So, I don't know. I was expecting to see more people, thankfully. I'm not mad about it. Like I said, it might get more crowded tomorrow. But I don't know. I won't know because I won't be here. I'm heading home tomorrow. This is my last night of, see, I left Tuesday night for Sawmill Lake. Stayed there 2 nights, here 2 nights. There's the truck back there. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching and sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed the not so great YouTubing I do. Yeah, it's just really hard to film. I've said this before. It's just really hard to like do the amount of filming that I want to do on my phone. Because my phone is also my navigation system. It's also my music player. So switching in between all 3, kind of a pain in the ass. Like when I set up drive-by shots and all that kind of stuff, I gotta unplug my phone, set it up, put it on a tripod. These are obviously first world problems, and I could buy a camera, but I haven't because I procrastinate and go camping too much. And then when I'm camping to make videos, I complain not having a camera. it's a vicious cycle, but one of these days I'll buy a camera. Well, I've also been thinking about doing a video on high 8 camera, and just curious how that would look. Batteries would be the only issue in charging them, and I'm not really sure how to get a high 8 to digital, but I'm sure it's possible. I used to do a lot of filming on high 8 for skateboarding when I was younger, and yeah, it'd be cool to do a video on an actual old high 8 camera. But anyways, back to camp. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning for some trail footage and a final salute to you guys out. Room cellar. Yeah, friends, I don't have a mic, it died, so bear with me if you can hear the wind. It's kind of windy. We are at Khyber's Flat. This was a big thoroughway for cattle teams, horse teams, ox during the gold rush. I'll put up a picture of the sign I just read that said that there was 200 to 300 teams at one point coming through this pass, which is so crazy. But yeah, this is a cool little walkway. Can you imagine in the 1800s coming over the Sierra and you come into a sweet valley like this? It's got to be, with the river, little Truckee River's right over there. It's got to be pretty happy when you come over a pass and you see something like this back in that day. It is cool now too, so you can only imagine then. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk this and then get back on the trail.